Well, it's certainly getting late. Uh, right, let's get this done. Yeah, getting late. That bloke's still over there, but that bloke's over there. Yeah, they're dokudogu guys. I mean, carpenters. And yeah, those blokes put in some hours, that's for sure. I earlier today, I did a whole stack of stuff, and then I got to about 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm like, I haven't done any real exercise today, and but I haven't studied anything. I figured I wanted to study a little bit of Nihongo or something. So I came up with a plan. I was walking along with my Nihongo book, and I figured I would just keep walking, and so I decided to take the camera and everything, and I'll walk all the way to the warehouse. It's like a 3 hour there and 3 hour back, and I decided to do this. This was the plan. Anyways, yeah, right, walking shoes. Now, let's get on with this. Prior to the Coward 19 hoax, look what's happening in Australia right now. They've decided in Victoria that we're going to force them into another 2 weeks. Check out Avi Yemeni. He's awesome. He tells you what's going on in Victoria. And they've got some kind of thing now where they're trying to fight the fines. There's a young couple, they went further than sort of across the border, but there's no thing to say there's a border. And to go and get some food and a few sort of vitamins or something, and they slapped a $10,000 fine on them. Young family, got some kids, and just young struggling family, and then they talking about a revolution now. Right then, well, back to my my nightmare. Now, I had all this packed and all this stuff. There's a shogi board over there I'm going to present. Right there, real deal antique, crazy old. And I had all that packed and sent and we're ready to go. And couldn't send anything anymore. See, surface freight, blah blah blah. So I scribbled all that out because the bloke, he got his money back, and this bloke got his money, and this bloke got his money back because couldn't send anything. Actually, this bloke decided to blame me for the Coward 19 hoax, and boom, gave me a negative. Yeah, this bloke gave me negatives and negatives and negatives. Yeah, 100% feedback, and that's what I wanted to do. Blame me for the fucking thing. Blame me for the virus. Yes. All throughout history, mankind have had flus and stuff like that, right? Like the Black Plague, and we have mad cow disease down there, and we had some other bloody thing over there, righty right. Anyways, this one returned to me. This bloke got his money back, obviously. See that all went. That bloody thing there went to Russia. Moscow. Yeah, negative. That came back broken. Yes, I'll get onto that some other stage. And this bell too, couldn't send that, and had to return things. So basically, I've just opened up these boxes, and I have to go through all that. Oh my, all that fucking years of work I put in, and I went to all these temples and shrines and mountains, and and showing my products, and 150 odd, 200 odd. I tried to keep it flow of 200 listings, and I got suspended. All the listings gone. But then again, I guess if you look at it, I didn't die from the fucking virus, but some people did. So I guess I've got it a little bit better than most. Actually, this is me happy right now. I got a text from my kid, and she told me that really happy about the birthday present, and I chucked in a couple of really cool DVDs too. And the DVDs, they say, mature age or whatever, 15 plus, and I figured, that's her age, and that's her age, right? Chuck them in, stuff them in the every year I buy a running shoe. She's into marathon running, and haven't seen her in 5 years. But every year gets the same thing, and I'm very, very, very pleased. But yeah, she said it's the best present I ever got. Like, meaning the best present I ever got for her. So, it's inspiring. This is, yes, this gives me some power. And I just decided, you know what, yeah, grab my camera, grab my bag there, and my torch, and yeah, I'll go and walk for 6 hours, and yeah, so I'm gonna just be positive about that. I'll tell you, I'm still pretty bloody, this fucking virus thing, and just keep pushing people down, you know. We need to put people in power that give a fuck about the people. That's what we need to do. It's just got to happen. We've got to do that now. We've seen the light. We've seen the truth. We've seen what the media is trying to do to us, and we've seen. Look at all the voter fraud that's going on right now. We need to have people with honour, in power, that care about the people. That's what they're there for anyway. That's what you vote people in there for, right? So I think a lot of people are moving further from the left. I used to be a lefty hippie, you know, marijuana smoking backpacker. I lived out of a backpack for 6.5 years. Yeah. But I guess as you sort of get older, I never mature. I still act like I'm 19. But you sort of move further as you get wiser, I guess, or more experience in life, further to the centre, and then sort of centre to the right. And I think that's where people are going. People are waking up. They're like, you know, I'm just tired of the horseshit. Check out the Nick DiPolo show. There you go. It's one of the best channels on YouTube right now, the Nick DiPolo show. But he's getting more and more and more bitter, you know, because this political wrangling is just getting. Oh, I'm getting bitter too, and you know, fancy that. But it used to be just total comedy, and it was fantastic, and laugh your ass off. But now it's just sort of. He doesn't want to be bitter. God damn, look at the shit that's going on in our world. Well, it's only up to us to change it, right? It's only us that can change it. Now, let's get back to this. This is just a beautiful shogi board. And this is kaya no ki, kaya wood. And it'll be a cracking there, see? But it gives a flying toss because it's just, this is just gorgeous. I did actually sell it at one stage, and as I say, and she's a magical piece. And look at the just the coloration of just where they've cut it from that part of the wooden or surface. It's just really nice. They're just plastic pieces. I do have some fancy pants ones over there, but it's just too like expensive, really. Yeah. So you get those. Now I've had them all taped up, so I don't want to take them off, but I'll give you an idea what they actually are. Let's have a look here. I'll probably clean up a bit more. It was a bit dusty. It's been in that box a long time. Little sort of scratchy nicks or whatever, but I mean this is hundreds of years old. What is it, Edo period or Meiji? You know, it's it might be what's 18, sort of mid 1800s or something like that. It's just rad. That's what it is. Because see, those sort of design are sort of more indicative of like the Edo period, 1603 to 1868, but it might be sort of coming into Meiji. Who knows? It's beautiful. Yeah, I'll show you first of all. This kimono, I was just using this for packing, really. I chucked that in, so I sort of had it like that, and then I had it sort of like that, so she wouldn't move around too much, and stuffed a bunch of paper in there. So these are not dissimilar to what you'll find in, say, here, yeah, like that. These ones here are the real deal. These are expensive. I don't even want to show you because some dude will be out there. No, I want those ones. No, not going to get them. So they're wood and urushi lacquered. Nice. Yes. You can go over there, mate. Now, than mine. Here, drying out some tarps. Okay, how long have I got? 10 minutes on this video. I go for like 17 minutes. Okay, now, this kimono itself could certainly do with I just chucked it in, like I said, for packing. But it's a summer kimono. Now, I reckon if you threw an iron over it, it might come up real nice. And you like that. Who else is wearing one? Right. Now, right, let's get on to this. Separate listing. This piece here, right, that's what I have to go through again. There's not a lot of reverberation with this one. This is an artisan bell, artisan Buddhist bell. And let's see what you get. You get that, and I just sort of had that laying about. I used to have stacks of this stuff. Anyways, this is the real deal incense from Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines. I should sort of, that bit broke off here. I can go file that over there. Nice. Right, and you get this thing here from my Buddhist resources, and that's from the National Treasures series. Right then, check out my feedback, eh? Now I'm down to what, 86% or some shit? I was 100%. Everything was great. Yeah. I guess for some, me, life is like a roller coaster. You go down to the depths of hell. Yeah, and you just stay there. The roller coasters come off the rails. Anyways, where was it made? Anyways, right. Let's get back to this. That's a gorgeous piece. You probably want to hear it first of all. Okay, so you get this striker too. That's new. Right. Now there's not a lot of reverberation in it. There's striking points, you see. Beautiful. And you've got these awesome horses. Could you strike it with some muscle? So I'd work with it where you... I know that this camera you can't put the mic too close, it goes all wonky. You can't get a lot of sound out of it. Didn't get the striking point. But if you put it to your... If you're really close, put it to your ear, you can get quite... you got a certain way you got to strike. You can't go whack. That's it. You can get... There you go, there's no strike. So I wouldn't so much go for the bugs everywhere. Dude, don't attack me. Yeah. What are you doing? Go away. Go away, go away, go away. My ex-wife used to say to me, go away, go away, go away, go away. Just want to cuddle. Anyways, it's all good. So it's got that sort of... I would strike it on the edge really, but work with it. You'll find... I'll get this in another minute or so. You'll find that the design of it is truly remarkable. I've got the sizes and all that. I'll sort it out for what. But you'll find the design itself is gorgeous. Look at this. I didn't take a lot of pictures though because I felt that I could give you a better indication of some kind of white gunk in there. I presume that's like caulking, like that one's got right there, as they cast it. But just really, really well made. If only it had more reverberation, like in the case of that one there. But it's, you know, imagine the work that's gone into this. Truly a remarkable piece. Yes. Okay. So yeah, you get that that thing there. Right. Let's have a look at this. Actually, that bell there, I've got it written down here in my hieroglyphic. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Artisan bell, with the monkeys, right? So I can differentiate that. 195 millimeter to the top, and 145 millimeter in diameter. There you are. Okay, let's give this one a bit of a look into. Obviously, you get that too. Now, this one here is 170 mil tall and 125 mil, and it's slightly out of round, so you might get 126 here and 123 there, kind of thing. And it's got, that's all that white corking kind of stuff. You probably clean that off, but no real need. In there, there's a bit of a wire loop, metal loop. Now that would have had inside also a tiny bell. I've seen that before. And this thing here, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? This is truly workmanship. And, I definitely think this is just beautiful. There's a new striker there that comes with it. And the colorations, just look at this. That's why I didn't take that many pictures on. I figure, well, one, I'm crazy tired. I'll just go over it with the camera. Hopefully the lighting's good enough so you get a good indication of what's going on here. Now, let us, as far as striking points are concerned, it's not like a general Buddhist bell that you have striking points like that. If you have a look at my YouTube channel, just check out Japanese temple bell, bronze Buddhist, ABAREBUGYO. Actually, you might get 1, 2, and 3, and then you get all these other dudes. And but I've put up maybe 100, 200 bells.